Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make this lovely Nando's Fino style pita wrap. So you're going to need some chicken breast. I'm using some chicken breast that I already had marinated in the fridge. So this has just got some basic seasoning, a little bit of mixed herbs, some paprika, some salt, black pepper, not a big deal. I've got a plate here that I just chopped up some red onion. I've got 2 pita breads, and I've got some halloumi cheese that I cut up. I've got my peri sauce, I'm going for medium flavour. I've got some romaine lettuce, and I've got some mayo. Only for the mayo lovers, I've got some mayo, and you will need some garlic aioli, and I'm going to show you that now. 1 second. This is some garlic aioli, so it's basically garlic mayonnaise. That's what it looks like. I'm going to be using this as well just to finish the sandwich. I've got my pan on the heat, so to my pan I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil or sunflower oil, any oil that you want, and this is just going to be the start of some caramelized onions. So I've got my plate here with my onion, and I'm going to put that there on the oil, and I'm just going to fry these until they caramelize. This can take a little while, so I'm just going to show you it as quick as possible. We're going to caramelize this onion nicely. And if you don't have time to caramelize your onions, look at that. If you don't have time to caramelize your onions, you can use just any store-bought red onion chutney, whatever your preference is. Okay, so now my onion looks nice and caramelized and soft. It still requires a little bit more time in the pan, but we're just going to move on to the next step, which is to add the halloumi. And yes, I'm cooking the halloumi before the chicken because sometimes halloumi takes a while to brown and get crispy the way that I like. So I'm about to put the halloumi on now. I've got my halloumi, just got a couple pieces that I sliced up, and I'm going to put that on the pan. Once your halloumi cheese is done and your onion is done, you can go ahead and get that in the oven. I have my pita bread in a piece of foil that I'm going to use to heat them up in the oven as well. So while they are in the oven, the halloumi and the caramelized onion can also go in the oven. So this is the pita bread, halloumi, red onions, and that's just going to go in the oven on a low heat, not only to heat up the pita bread, but to keep the cheese and the onion warm. You do not want your oven higher than 100 Celsius. Got my sauce here. I'm just going to add a little bit to the chicken on each piece. On the side that's done already. Yep. And do as much or as little sauce as you like. It's up to you. I'm just doing how much I like. Okay, so now I'm back, and as you can see, we've got my nice toasted pita bread, the halloumi, caramelized onion, and the chicken back here. The chicken is going to be cut up to be put into the sandwich. We're going to spread the mayonnaise and the garlic sauce, and we're going to add the romaine lettuce inside of the sandwich, and then that's it, it's done. So you want to start with the sauce, whichever one you feel like. So you want a little bit of mayo. A little bit of mayo. I'm just going to show you one. Do the other one in my own time. I'm going to use a little bit of the garlic. So we're going to spread the garlic and the mayo in there nicely. A little bit more of the garlic. If you're a garlic lover like me, a little bit more of the garlic. And if you like a bit of sauce in your sandwich. Then with the chicken breast. So we've got that. Got the chicken breast. And I'm just going to cut it up to make it easier. So, garlic, add the chicken in, as I said, do as much or as little as you like, it's up to you. Then we're going to add the halloumi. that nice caramelized onion that we done earlier. Add a bit more sauce if you want. I'm not going to do that. And then the romaine lettuce. Yeah, literally you want to put some hearts of romaine in there. Some romaine lettuce. Add a bit more onion if you fancy. And there you have it. There you have it. Nando's Fino style pitta from the comfort of your own home. Try it. Let me know what you think.